What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Aries for July 15th to the 20th, 2020. So take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your story, you can find all the information for how to reach me for a reading in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards like always for you, Aries, so let's get right into it. We got the Six of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Swords, we got the Five of Wands, the Chariot was clarity, and the Oracle card of sadness. So let's break this down bit by bit. The Six of Pentacles is a situation in which you are doing something with balance. There's fairness to the situation. It represents that the scales are equal and fair, but in this card it more specifically kind of denotes to somebody being having and having not, the haves and the have-nots. This represents, it usually comes out in the form of financial aid, either somebody lending you something or being generous, but a lot of the times I get this as some sort of card to indicate some sort of like welfare, like EBT or food stamps or unemployment, where it is balanced, but there is somebody with a lot of money being very charitable over you, and for a lot of the time they can feel very snooty about it, like as we all know, the government can be very restrictive of how they do this. So I feel like you might have a loss of power because of this, where I get the word sadness coming out as my oracle card. I feel like because you feel like you have to depend on other people right now, it's making you feel trapped. And it might make you feel like it's somewhat taking your power away. Rather, that's what I see you doing to yourself and telling yourself, because I need help, I am not worthy, and I am doing this to myself, and I'm breaking this down into myself, and I am telling this and repeating it to myself that I am not this way, that I'm doing this, that I'm really blinding myself, and I am sticking myself there. You know, nobody else is really, you know, society might tell you that, but society is wrong because the society is completely fucked. So if other people are telling you, oh, well, you shouldn't really need help, you really shouldn't have to ask for help, you should be able to be independent, go fuck themselves. They can go fuck themselves. They don't know what they're talking about. Once you've lived in the shoes of somebody that is impoverished, you won't fucking know what it's like until you have. It's so surprising to me, living in the era of coronavirus, where literally everybody was in the same boat, and still people don't understand, and people will not understand. And I feel like you might feel put in that position where you feel like there is a loss of money, and I feel like you might really be hard on yourself. You are being hard on yourself because I see you successfully obtaining something that you need. But I think that the way that it is happening, the person that you're obtaining it from is either being shitty to you, or other people are being shitty to you, or you're being shitty to yourself because you are being fed these lies to either from yourself or from other people, that your worth is less because you needed help. We all need fucking help. Like, I'm not okay. Because some of you are going to resonate with this, and I feel like some of you might need to hear this, I live at home. I live alone. I don't live alone. I live with my family. But they take care of me. I am, for the most part, disabled. And we have to, as disabled people, we have to go through this kind of fear all the time, where you have to worry about, not only do you have to worry about where the money comes from and how you obtain it, but you have to worry about what other people think of you in society when you don't have a job, when you live with your family, when you're in a situation that really leaves you helpless. And it's really, really, really made apparent during this coronavirus epidemic that every single one of us is one paycheck away from being homeless, or one paycheck away from losing it all. Like, we are living paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. This isn't really living, and we all kind of shame each other instead of shaming the people that are in power, which, if you're in America right now, it's going to be different across the world. But for us Americans, capitalism, it's late stage capitalism, it is terrible. They have led us to believe in our own workers and other people that are our teammates and should be working together with us, they are kind of against us. They are, okay, well, you don't have these things, but you still get this help when I have to work for everything, and I'm going to be against you, and it's your fault. Like, I am mad at you as a poor person for getting handouts from the government, and I'm not mad at the government for the system being out of control, and for the system being whack, and for things not being equal and fair for everybody, and it's only equal for some people. I'm going to be mad at the person rather than the person that is causing this all to happen, which is so fucking completely backwards. And I just want you to know that if you are going through the scenario, which I wouldn't be ranting about this so passionately if I felt that it wasn't this for a lot of you, please, 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 please understand that our society, especially in America, is fucked. It is sickening, and this is not the way. This is, if you believe that you are a certain way, that you are not strong, that you are not victorious, because you need help, this is not the truth. You are being blinded to believing that the truth is that you are less than what you make, or that you are, what you make is all you're worth, because that is how people play in this fucking society, in this day and age, and that is not true. It is not true. You are not worthless because you do not make a certain amount of money, because you live with your parents. I'm certainly not worthless, and everybody that thinks that I am, and all the people that have told me over the years, she's great, but she lives with her family. Go fuck yourself. Absolutely go fuck yourself, and you can tell the people in your life that are doing this to you to go fuck themselves as well, because you are not decided. Your fucking, your honor, who you are as a person, is not decided by what you bring to the fucking grave. It is about your soul. That is the only thing that we bring with us into the afterlife. So you better make sure that you are taking care of your soul, because that is the only thing that's coming with us. And for all the fucking people out here sitting here and talking shit and saying your worth is nothing, that is what their worth is going to be like in the afterlife. And it's ironic because they don't understand that. But for people that really do understand, this is something that you take with you. You don't take money with you. You take who you are as a soul with you back. And I don't know if there is some sort of judgment process, but I definitely do believe that in the next life people will learn lessons that they did not learn in this one. So maybe in the next journey, the people that are at the top now will be at the bottom later. I don't know. All I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to give you some comfort, because this is 100% what this is. This whole reading has turned into, you are victorious alone. It doesn't matter what your financial situation is. It doesn't matter if you're competing against other people. It doesn't matter if other people are making you feel shitty. Not that that doesn't matter. But do not listen to other people telling you that what your worth is decided by the monetary value that you give to the 1%. You work for slave wages, and you're working for people that, and not for yourself. You're working, oh my God, it's like a slave system. That's why I do what I do here for my tarot, because I'm trying to build my empire. And I've been doing this for a long time. I've been working on the tarot for 7 years, and I know I will eventually get there because I've been pushing the shit out of myself. But other people look at it, and they see that it's not the same thing as what they are doing. They are not sitting on their roof all day, their patio all day. They're not sitting on their patio, and they're not trying to do this. They're working in whatever job they're not happy with, and they're upset at other people when their anger should be, honestly, it's misguided, and it should be directed at the people that is causing this to happen. There is a lack of balance when it comes to the fairness in our system, especially when it comes to money and government aid, etc. So please, if you get anything from this, you have to know that your worth is not decided by your monetary value, what other people think of you, or the fact that you need help more than other people. That means little to nothing. Absolutely nothing. Do not let other people tell you otherwise. I fucking love you, and I believe in you, and I know that you can do it, and I know that you can get past this, because there is success here for you, Aries. I love you so much, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out, my moon tribe. Take care.